Hey there, everybody. Onurubu here. Turning back with Virtue's Last... Nope, don't quit game. Virtue's Last Reward. Last time we did the Peck puzzle with Tenmyouji and Clover, and now we're in the Floor B warehouse. Finally, we're not being rushed because Dio decided it's time to, end humanity's existence.
Looks just like the one on the last floor.
There's even a big old door in the same spot where the number 9 door is in the other warehouse.
Okay, that's what I'm wondering about. What is this door? True, but it's rusted over. I don't think it's opening anytime soon. I don't think we've acknowledged this door before. Actually, yeah.
No lever to open it anyway, that I can see.
Well, shoot. We couldn't possibly open that with our bare hands.
Duh. How much do you think that thing weighs?
You'd have about as much luck trying to lift a pickup truck, even if it was unlocked.
I want to know what those are.
I mean, I think with everybody together we could pick it up. Dio won't help us because he doesn't want to help us, and Quark can't help us. But yeah, everybody else together could possibly open it.
Those white doors?
Those are chromatic doors, bro. Are they chromatic doors?
Yeah, seems like it. I mean, look at this. It's one of those things that says lock.
I just quickly want to look at something. My cables. So is lock number 2 somewhere here? Oh, I'll see. I'll get there when I get there. Stop getting ahead of yourself.
Yeah, just like the ones next to the other chromatic doors.
So you're saying all the chromatic doors for the next round are white?
Yeah, they were different colors before, but...
Guess things have changed for this round.
Before we could discuss the doors any further, a familiar robotic voice crackled over the speakers, and it's telling us that Dio started the AB game.
An ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
What?
One of the other teams opened the gate early.
Dio.
What in the hell they do that for?
Look, we've been through this so many times, and now I actually know the reason why. It's not just because he's a selfish prick, it's because Dio's a crazed cult member.
We haven't even started back yet. Never mind, White. We just need to get back up there pronto.
Yeah,
Don't
let's
worry
go,
about
let's go.
Quark. We need to hook up with Alice and Kay. The sooner the better.
Tenmyouji? I don't think you're saying what I think you're saying, but it sounds like you're saying what I think you're saying. And it sounds like you want to fuck Alice and Kay. Dude, have at it. Once we're out of here, you guys can go fucking mental on each other, destroy each other. I don't give a shit, please. Keep it in your pants until we're out. Okay? Okay, thank you. Right, got it.
Let's go.
I didn't even know Tenmyouji still had it in him. Take the elevator up and we go to floor A warehouse. Warehouse A. We returned to the floor A warehouse to find only 2 people waiting for us. Kay, who'd gone through the red door, and Dio, who'd gone through the green door.
Where's Quark?
We took him to the infirmary. At the moment, Alice, Phi, and Luna are looking after him.
Is he alright?
I don't know if I would describe him as all right, but apparently his condition has not worsened, if that's what you mean. He is still resting. However, we...
Good. I'm going to the infirmary.
Tenmyouji, please, wait!
Tenmyouji ignored Kay and took off at a run through the yellow door.
Oh dear, he's gone. There was something I needed to tell him.
Which is, tell me.
Well, it's not like it matters. The girls will just tell him when he gets there. He ought to calm down once he's seen the kid.
Clover and I looked at one another, eyebrows raised.
What are they going to tell him?
Oh, also, sorry. I was reading through the secret files earlier, just to, like, make sure I knew everything, hadn't forgotten anything. Let's see. Where is it? AB room. Yeah, look. Wait, this isn't it. Where is it? Bro, I can't find it now. I probably just skipped it. No, it's not. It's not this far ahead. It really isn't. Okay, I wanted to show two things, and anyway, I'll show you this one first. Myrmidons. The knife said Myrmidons, and I knew I'd seen it somewhere before. So yeah, knife says Myrmidons on it. So implying Dio killed Alice? Maybe? Not sure. Just wait. Yeah, okay, yeah, it is this one. I thought there was a picture on an elevator behind it. Anyway. It refers to the door of the AB room. Most elevators doors open horizontally, but this one opens and closes vertically. Dude, the AB rooms open horizontally now. Like when you go to the AP room, it opens side to side instead of vertically. Like, that was just something that happened for the first puzzle. Is that significant or not? I have no idea. I have no idea if that's significant or not.
Well, you see...
What?
You found virus medicine in the laboratory?
Yes. Unfortunately, we found only a single vial.
Oh, okay. And we can cure Quark's Radical 6.
So it would seem.
Well, I guess we should head over to the infirmary and see how he's doing. Come on, let's go.
You.
So Dio didn't steal it this time, huh?
He should be fine now. It might take some time for him to recover fully, but the worst is over.
Luna's voice was quiet as she stepped back from Quark. She held an injection gun with an empty vial. Delicately, she placed it back in the cabinet. So wait, this is the first time we've actually cured his Radical 6? Damn, okay, I'm excited now. We've never actually, used the Excelsior before. Quark had been laid out on a crude cot and was still sound asleep. His breathing was even and his expression was peaceful. He looked like any other child, sleeping soundly after a long day of doing whatever it is children do to amuse themselves. Any trace of the insanity he'd shown earlier was nowhere to be found.
Is he really going to be okay?
Yes, we analyzed the vial and confirmed that it was definitely Excelsior.
But now we don't have we don't have that vial to use the immunoglobulin replicator because we didn't know what the immunoglobulin replicator did in this timeline. Ugh, that's frustrating.
Now that I've administered it,
The Excelsior should eradicate the virus completely given enough time, right?
Yes.
yes, that should be the case.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, what a relief.
Things are looking pretty sketchy there for a while, that's for sure.
Sorry, I was just doing something quick. I muted my mic. I felt some of the tension disappear from my shoulders, and I had let out a breath I hadn't realized I'd been holding. We weren't out of the woods yet, but at least Quark was safe.
Ooh.
Tenmyouji let out a long, shaky sigh and lowered himself onto one of the empty beds. He rubbed his hands wearily across his face, and I thought I saw the glint of tears.
Alice, you and Kay, I don't know what to say other than thanks.
Just give me a sec, sorry, I'm a bit paranoid about if... Okay, cool. I was just checking my recording status.
You saved his life. I don't know the words to tell you how much that means to me.
Oh, please. It was nothing, really.
Remember when my biggest gripe with this game was Alice betraying us in the first AV game? Remember then? Those were simple times, weren't they? Ha 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 ha. Jesus Christ, how far things have fallen.
We just happened to be the ones who went through the red door.
Where is Kay? He's not in here.
He's still in the warehouse. Dio and Kay stayed behind.
They went there to wait for you guys while we came back here. We figured someone should explain what was going on so you wouldn't come back to an empty warehouse.
I'm sorry if you can hear me adjusting my mic very often. My body decided now was the perfect time to get me started on a sneezing spree, so I have to mute my mic every time I sneeze. So Dio and Kay were the ones who opened the AB gates?
Not both of them.
Just Dio.
There was only one door open.
Well, we should get back and tell them how Quark's doing. Kay will want to know at least.
Yeah, you're right. Nodded and headed back toward the other side of the room. I was nearly there when Tenmyouji suddenly spoke.
That's right.
What? What's right? Huh?
You know that memory card we found?
This thing? Come on, yes. Elevator time.
Yeah, I think I know how we can take a look at what's on it. What, you don't remember?
Elevator.
There's a memory card just like it that we used to solve the puzzles in here.
Yeah.
Oh,
right.
in the infirmary, not the elevator. Okay. Sorry, I forgot about the infirmary part.
There's a slot next to the screen. It should work for this one, too.
Cool, let's go. Oh yeah, there it is. Right, yeah. Well, let's give it a shot.
Yeah, I want to see what's on it.
Okay, just give me a minute here. I slid the card into the slot next to the screen. No sooner had I done so than an image of a waveform popped up on the screen.
Is there an audio file on here? Why don't we turn up the volume a bit?
Una tapped a few things on the screen and a bar began to move across the screen. For long, a voice drifted out of the speakers. Whose voice is it? Whose voice is it? Let's see. Prediction time. Prediction. Kay's voice. I'm saying it's Kay's voice.
This is Control. How's it going over there?
Okay, it's no one's voice. It's Operator's voice.
Bet you missed the sound of my voice, huh? Well, I gotta be honest. It's getting pretty lonely over here, too. Feeling kinda like howling at the moon. Lone wolf style.
Alright, dude, go ahead. Have some fun.
Speaking of which, I'm looking at it right now. The old girl is beautiful.
Huh?
Never seen a moon this full.
Oh.
And that color.
Okay. Nice whistle. So this is either in 2028 or whatever this year we're in is with a new lunar eclipse.
Tonight's that eclipse, remember? What a way to end 2028, huh?
So it is 2028. Cool.
The moon's this amazing red. If it wasn't so beautiful, it'd be kind of ominous. Wish you guys could see it too, but sorry, forgot. You're supposed to be on Mars, aren't you?
Okay. So are we on Mars in this ending? Or are we on Mars right now? Huh? But we saw the moon. We saw the moon. Does Mars have a moon? I used to be really into astronomy. I think Mars has a moon, right? Is Mars's moon going to a lunar eclipse? I don't fucking... Are we on Mars right now? I thought, like, last episode, I kept thinking we were on the moon. And last episode, I was thinking, like, maybe, just maybe, we're not on the moon because, I mean, we can see the moon. And then at some part of me thought, maybe, just maybe, we're on another planet. But I was like, but no, how will we see the moon? But now this guy's saying Mars, bro. Mars.
So, how are Phobos and Deimos looking right now? Sure hope I'll get to look up at them someday, too. Anyway, over. Hey, something wrong? Talk to me, guys. What, you gonna play hard to get because we haven't talked in so long? Enough jokes, alright? Knock it off. Where are you guys? Is there something wrong with the radio? You're saying everything's green? Well then, what the hell's going on here? Why aren't they responding? No, the video feed's online. Look, you can see all 9 of them, 3 at each table.
What?
What? Someone hacked our feed?
What? What the fuck is happening?
What do you mean this isn't live? An old clip on repeat? Who would do that? What in the hell is happening here? This is Control. I repeat, this is Control. please come in. I'm asking you to respond.
This is...
Oh, thank God. You really had me worried there. What happened?
6 of us are
Dead.
dead.
What the fuck? Whose voice is that? Do I recognize that voice?
What?
Counting myself, there are only 3 left.
How? Where?
They were killed.
What?
I guess you could say I killed them.
What? What the fuck is going on? I'm so confused.
No, that's not quite right. Not just them. Not just these 6. All of them. All 6 billion.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Soon, I will have killed 6 billion people.
Are you there? Respond!
Is this Kay's mom? Like, the Kay's mom, you know, in quotation marks.
Damn it. This is control. I repeat, this is control. We have an emergency situation.
Okay, so these guys were on Mars or something. And then they were kidnapped by fucking, what's it? They were kidnapped by Free the Soul to work on this virus and force them to make a virus for themselves? I don't know.
We have an unconfirmed report of 6 deceased test subjects. Deploy rescue and escort teams to the test site immediately. Shit. What the hell happened in there?
Yikes, dude. Is that it?
Yes.
What on earth was that?
What on Mars was that? That's what you mean. Any ideas? I got only frowns and shaken heads in response. Only one person showed a reaction other than stunned confusion. Phi? Oh, Tenmyouji. Long after the audio ended, he stared at the screen, deep in thought.
Do you know something, Tenmyouji?
Yeah, I think I know what that was. It's probably a transmission from the Mars mission test site.
Mars?
I'm sorry, what? You mean some kind of space travel?
What kind of test site was it?
Did you know that the government is developing spaceships with particle annihilation engines? These ships would be able to get humans to Mars a lot faster than old chemical rockets, but they don't want to just send a manned Mars mission off half-cocked. That was the idea behind this test. They built a whole complex on this old Air Force base in Nevada. The idea was that it would be a simulation of a manned mission to Mars with a crew of 9 men and women. They'd monitor the whole thing and use that data to plan the real mission.
So what we just listened to was a transmission from that project.
Yeah.
Why is something like that here?
Don't know why.
Sweet.
We found it in the safe. No explanation. Dollars to donuts, it's got something to do with Zero's plan.
You mean we were...
Yeah.
It's all very interesting, but how exactly do you know about all this?
Oh, about the simulated Mars mission?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, please. Please let us know your secrets, Tenmyouji.
I was involved with the project.
Oh, okay. That is not a very, you know... That's not a casual thing you just drop in like that. Please, Tenmyouji, just for once, cooperate with us. Tell us who you are and what you know and why you know these things. Involved?
Now, the intent was to create as accurate a simulation as possible. That meant we'd need to simulate the radio silence we'd experienced during conjunction.
What's a conjunction?
It means 2 things in space are close to each other. In this case, we're talking about a superior conjunction, where Mars and Earth are on the exact opposite sides of the Sun. So unless we've got some sort of relay, there'll be a period of time where we won't be able to communicate with each other. What we heard on that card was when the simulated conjunction was scheduled to end.
That's when they died.
Now, we don't know that. They could have died long before that conversation. All we know is that's when it was discovered.
So 6 of the test subjects died, right?
Yeah.
Well, do you remember what she said? There was something about how she didn't just kill 6 people. She said 6 billion. What the heck did she mean by that?
Just what the hell happened there?
Tenmyouji frowned and looked down at the floor. We were all as silent as he paced slowly back and forth across the room. Last he stopped, raised his head and spoke.
The truth is that there's a chance a virus escaped from the test site.
So they were developing a virus or something.
A virus? Wait, you don't mean...
Yeah, Radical 6.
Wait, so they weren't on Mars? Sorry, we're gonna be scrolling for a while. Let's see. Oh yeah, so I forgot, you're supposed to be on Mars, aren't you? So yeah, they're not on Mars, they're just like in some test facility on Earth somewhere, being simulated as if they're on Mars. And that's why they were forced to cut communications for a while. So yeah, it's not on Mars, they were forced to cut communications for a while to simulate a conjunction. And then that's when there's a mole in this organization. Someone knew about the conjunction, someone from Free the Soul went into these scientists, like, I don't know what the fuck they did to them, but they forced them to make this biological weapon for themselves. Free the Soul forced these scientists to make Radical 6.
What? How can that be?
I'm just telling you what I know, okay? Nobody's sure how Radical 6 got in there in the first place, but one of the subjects might have been infected when they entered. Or the virus itself might have been an intentional part of the simulation.
Sorry, I'm adjusting my... I don't know why, but this episode I'm being very paranoid about my mic placement. So sorry if you hear weird noises of me adjusting all the time.
The test site deaths became the index case for a pandemic. Anyway, prevailing wisdom says it got out somehow. And once it was out, it spread pretty quick. All across the planet.
And it killed 6 billion people?
Well, it didn't. That's just how many people are on Earth.
No, not directly. Best numbers put only a third or so of those deaths as directly caused by Radical 6. The other 4 billion died from the collapse caused by the deaths of that first third. The whole world just fell apart.
Yikes, dude, what the fuck? So, how long have we been in here? Wow, damn, I have a lot of questions. I don't even know where to start. I don't even know where to start knowing where to start. Well, no, take that back. Explain that date. Unless I heard this wrong, the day Radical 6 got out was December 31st, 2028.
Yeah.
But the day I got grabbed by the guy in the gas mask was December 25th, 2028.
Me too. Christmas Day.
I was kidnapped on Christmas too.
Clover and I were taken 3 days earlier, on the 22nd.
Yeah.
Then you see what I'm saying, right? That recording was made close to a week after we were all picked up. What the hell is going on here? That thing is from the future.
I see.
What year is it, Tenmyouji?
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
No, Tenmyouji, tell us now. What year is it?
All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
How long have we been here? Has it been 100 years? 200 years? 300 years? 20 years? 10? 30? Has it been a week?
We're out of time. We need to go back to the warehouse.
Wait, you haven't
Don't
answered.
care.
Bro, fuck you.
I need more than 10 minutes to explain everything. Half-assing it is just gonna make you more confused. Now get moving.
Dude, we don't have a lot of time in this timeline left. It's gonna end in 2 bad ends.
That's enough! Shut your damn hole or I'm picking betray!
Hey, come on now.
Jesus, dude, fuck
Do what you
you.
want, but I need to get back to the AP.
Don't yell at me like that. I'm the one that you just dropped this info dump on and didn't finish yourself. So now you're telling me I have to deal with your shit? Fuck you.
I'd like to stay with Quark. He seems to be doing all right.
I'll stay here with him. Vi can do the voting for our pair. I can trust her. Is that all right with you?
Yeah, sure.
Well, if you'd be willing to do that, I'd be much obliged. Thanks, Luna. Take good care of him.
Of course. I'll make sure everything goes fine.
Tenmyouji gave her one last nod, then turned and dashed out of the infirmary. Well, that's that, I guess. Should probably be going too.
Yes. We'll just have to wait to hear the rest of what he has to say later.
I'd rather just get it all out in the open now, but there's not much we can do.
Let's get going then.
We returned to the warehouse to find only Kay. Explained what had happened with Quark, then glanced around the room. Hey, where's Dio?
He has gone into his AB room.
Already?
Indeed.
Then he opened the first AB gate, right?
Of course.
This is bad. I won't be able to talk with him. This is going to limit my choices.
You've only got one BP left, don't you?
Yeah. Luna's the same.
If Vi chooses ally and Dio picks betray...
Vi, pick betray. Just pick betray, dude. Just pick betray. That's your only option. Fucking pick betray.
Phi and Luna will be penalized.
I don't have a choice. I'll have to pick betray. The risk with ally is just too high.
Hey Alice, don't you have one BP too?
That's right. But Kay and I will be playing against Quark.
And he'll just default to ally.
Unless he happens to wake up right now and go pick betray.
I guess you don't need to worry about getting penalized then, huh?
But what if Alice and Kay choose betray?
You needn't worry. That will not happen. Even though, as you have told me, Quark is recovering, he is still weak. Moreover, he is only a child. To betray an innocent child would be...
Yeah, that would be unthinkable.
Okay, wait. Also, I'm just thinking about some other scenarios. Kay, you said you grew up in some closed facility and never saw the outside world, right? Then how the fuck did you know about, like, cops and going to ask for help? Maybe I'm reading too much into it. Maybe he just read about it in his education software. But it seemed like he was brought up in a very closed environment and shit like that. But in that one ending, when he leaves, he's like, I'm gonna go help. Wait, what the fuck just happened? When he's like, I'm leaving to help Quark, I'm gonna find some cops and shit. I'm like, bro. I don't know if I'm making sense. It feels like this episode I've been rambling a lot, which is weird because I'm recording in a very decent time this time. It's not 4 AM.
Even if you ignore his age or condition, it's hardly fair to take advantage of someone who can't vote.
So you'll vote to ally? Sorry, I'm yawning.
Yes.
Of course.
Well then, shall we go?
Yes.
Kay and Alice nodded to one another and disappeared into the AB room second from the right. Without saying anything, Phi turned and walked into the room just left of theirs. That left only myself, Clover, and Tenmyouji.
Do you remember what you said to me when you chose the blue door? Something about how you'd convince me to choose ally? Seems like now would be the time to let me know how you're going to convince me.
Well, it's not that complicated. I promised you that Clover and I will vote ally. That's it, pretty much.
I see. And you figure I'll believe you because you've only got one BP. Once you've told me that you plan to ally, I won't be able to choose betray. Since if you're telling the truth...
You'll kill me.
Not a bad plan, but it assumes that I've taken killing you off the table.
Yes.
Seems like a risky bet for you.
I don't think you're a murderer, bro. I think you're a lot of things. Let me list some. Sus as hell. Fly as hell. I mean, your style pretty cool, man. Alcoholic as hell, and horny as hell. You're sus, fly, horny, and alcoholic. But I don't think you're a murderer.
And why is
I
that?
disagree. Clover's BP is 6. If you ally and we betray, then she'd have enough points to escape, right? She could run off through the number 9 door as soon as this round is over. That's easy for you to say, but think about it from my perspective. Sure, you might not, but you also might. If I guess wrong, that's a pretty big loss for me.
Well, what if Clover tries to seduce you to get what she wants?
Dude, she might say she's 21, but I ain't into lollies. What?
Huh?
That's just an example. What I'm trying to say is that once you two are in that room, Clover might try and make some sort of bargain with you. I'm asking what you're going to do if that happens. Are you sure you'll still choose ally?
Seduce me, huh?
Hey! What are you staring at, you perv? There's no way on earth I'd do anything like that! Ugh! As if!
Nice line.
In your dreams, creep.
Well, that's that then. Not gonna lie though, I'm a little disappointed.
So I can trust you. You're gonna choose ally.
Yeah.
You can trust us.
Promise.
course.
We promise.
All right. I guess I'll vote ally too then.
3 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Cool, let's go.
Well, looks like we don't have much time left. I'm trusting you.
I'm trusting you too. Tenmyouji gave us a cut. Oh, I'm gonna feel so bad when I have to fucking betray this guy. I'm gonna feel absolutely horrible when I have to betray this guy. Oh god. Tenmyouji gave us a curt nod, then turned and strode into the second AB room from the left. Right, well let's get to it.
Yeah.
Time to vote, boys. Yeah, usual shit.
Hey, Sigma, I wanted to ask you something.
Yeah, cool, ask me. What's up?
Could you pick Betray for me?
Look, girl. You could be joking right now, just for the lols. If you are, I appreciate it. A nice meme. If you're not, bro, I'll fuck you up. What?
I mean, I could try and, tackle you, but you're so big and strong, you'd probably just throw me on the ground and that'd be it.
Yeah, well,
So I thought I might as well just ask you really nicely.
Sigma, no simping. No simping.
Oh, I mean, I'd be happy to, pay you back. If you just pick Betray for me, then I'll listen to anything you say.
Anything?
Yeah?
Oh, what? Get fucked?
Anything. So think carefully, okay? If you choose Ally, you're trusting him with your life.
Yeah, if he chooses Betray, it's all over.
Huh? Are you really, really sure you can trust that old fart?
Hey now, that's not very nice.
The only safe choice is to pick Betray.
What if he chooses Ally and we don't?
Then I'll have 9 BP. But you don't need to worry about that. Even if I do get 9 BP, I won't just go and open the number 9 door all by myself.
Clover, I just gotta say, you've killed me with an axe before. You really have. I know you got it in you. You've literally killed me with an axe while trying to say you trust me. You've done this shit before. So, screw you. I like you, but you're a bit, what's the word? Murdery.
I mean, Alice wouldn't have 9 points yet, and I can't leave her behind. Please, will you pick Betray?
20 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Voting machine was in front of me. I didn't have much time left to think. Would I keep my promise to Tenmyouji and pick Ally? Would I betray him for Clover and...
If you just pick Betray for me, then I'll listen to anything
What is that
you
mouth?
say.
What is happening with your mouth? In the end, there was only one possible answer.
3, 2, 1.
I'll pick Betray later. Not for the first time. Pick Betray
Round
afterwards.
2 of the Ambidex game has been completed.
I don't feel like feeling guilty right now.
Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
You see, they open horizontally now.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Let's go. Alice and Quark. Ally. Cool. Bye, Luna. Betray. Ally. Yep.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
Dio was just ready to kill Fire and Luna, dude. He's such a dickhead.
Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Looks like you managed to trust me.
Well, it seems like I made the right choice.
Only did what I said I would.
You really helped me out.
I could
Thanks.
say the same thing. No need for thanks.
The corner of his mouth twitched into a grin. I felt myself smile a little in response. Clover, on the other hand, looked less than pleased.
That was a bad choice, Sigma. And after I told you I'd listen to anything you said.
Sigma, no simping. Good job. No fucking simps allowed.
Oh well, whatever.
She sighed heavily, shot me one last annoyed look, and stalked off. Across the room, Dio and Fi were already confronting one another over their own results.
You tried to kill me and Luna. Can't say I'm surprised.
Ah, don't give me that. You knew exactly what I was doing. I knew you weren't stupid enough to pick Ally. You'd defend yourself with betray, just like I would. Wait, where's Luna?
In the infirmary, looking after Quark.
Is that where Alice went too?
Alice?
Alice and Luna alone again, naturally dead again. One with a knife in her chest, one with a syringe gun. Fucking killed each other, fuck you.
No, she went into one of the AB rooms with Kay.
Yes, we did indeed enter together. When the doors opened, however, she left, somewhat unsteadily, in the direction of the cyan door.
She left the warehouse?
Indeed.
Without even checking the results?
Correct. There was little reason to check them.
Yeah, it's not like Quark was gonna betray you.
Indeed.
And you two still choose Ally. Man, what a pair of bleeding hearts.
If you say so. Being mocked for my compassion is a small price to pay for retaining my humanity.
Ooh, that's a good line.
Where did Alice run off to?
To get killed with a knife. By herself or by someone else, I don't know.
While we were in the AB room, she mentioned being quite tired. Perhaps she went to one of the cabins to rest.
Oh, well, I guess that would make sense.
An ominous rumble filled the warehouse.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round. Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no set. The Ambidex gate.
Can open the gates as many times as we want.
That means the star keys can be used to play the AB game any number of times. If I understood that announcement correctly, that is.
Yep.
Hey, didn't Zero Jr. say something about this?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Yeah, he did. Can you guys all show me your bracelets? I want to see what all our colors and groups are this time. Within moments, a series of wrists were extended for me to examine. Huh? Looks like all the colors are weird. Clover's a cyan pair and Fi's a magenta pair, but Tenmyouji's a yellow pair.
3 solos are red, green, and blue. K's red, Dio's green, and you're blue.
I'm a solo, okay. And how are we supposed to group up for the chromatic doors? I think they're gonna be white this time.
Oh yes, Dio told me about them. Very interesting.
Yeah.
So the group doors are pre-made.
They're white, all of them. I had a good look while I was waiting for Sigma to show up down in the warehouse.
You should have seen them too, Fi.
Yeah, I did. You're talking about the doors in the Floor B warehouse, right?
Yeah, so lay it on us. Oh yeah, so I remember for this one, it's not about who we go with, it's about which door we choose. How are these groups gonna shake out this time? Fi nodded and began to explain. Option A, Tenmyouji, yellow, and me, blue would form one group. Fi, magenta, and Dio, green would form another group. Clover, cyan, and K, red would form the third.
Huh? Wait, you mean there's only one option?
Yep.
Yeah, there's no other way we can group up to make white. Alice, Luna, and Quark aren't here to show us their bracelets, so we don't know for sure what their colors are. But it's pretty clear they'll all be pairs, since none of the pairs here have a partner.
So they'll be yellow, magenta, and cyan, right?
Right.
Alright, what now? We've got plenty of time until those white doors open.
Yeah, about an hour looks like.
I'm gonna go find Alice.
Of course.
They're gonna go find the corpse, bro.
I'll come with you then.
Clover gave her a shrug and the two of them headed out through the cyan door.
Do I really need to say it?
The infirmary, right? You're going to go check on Quark?
Yeah.
He gave me a nod and trotted out through the yellow door. That left only 3 of us, DOK and myself. What are you guys going to do?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna head over to the lounge and have a drink.
So wait, Jack, Dio's lie. Dio's saying he's a circus ringleader is also a lie.
You wanna tag along, Kay?
Are you making fun of me? I find it rather hard to drink with this mask on.
Ah, right, of course. My bad. Well, I'm out. Later.
With a lazy wave of his hand, Dio slouched off toward the magenta door. It took me a moment to realize Kay was following him.
Hey, what is this? You following me?
No, you must be mistaken. I hope to investigate Floor B further. There are still several rooms I haven't visited.
Okay, you don't have to tell me your life story. See ya.
Their conversation ended as they reached the door and stepped through it. Alright, what should I do?
Tonight's that eclipse, remember? What a way to end 2028, huh?
Of course, I need to get the rest of that story out of Tenmyouji. The words were scarcely out of my mouth before I set off at a dead run down the hallway and toward the infirmary. Huh? There's nobody here. The room was completely empty. I edged forward and peeked around the partition. There he was. Tenmyouji was standing next to Quark, apparently oblivious to my presence, looking down at something in his hand. A picture? I must have made some small noise because he suddenly looked up at me, saw me, and hastily shoved the photo back into his pocket. What was that? It was a photo of something, right? Was it yours?
Forget it. It's got nothing to do with you.
But all of that stuff we had with us when we got grabbed was taken away. Why were you hiding it?
Why should I tell all of you about one measly photo?
Anyway, where's Luna?
I asked her to leave. I wanted to be alone with Quark for a bit. So, why are you here?
To hear the rest of your story, bro. I wanted to hear the rest.
The rest of what? What the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about the simulated mission to Mars. We heard that recording about
I don't have any idea what you're talking about. I'm getting old. Memory's not what it used to be.
Dude, I'll fuck you up.
Seem to be forgetting a lot of stuff lately.
Hey, nice try, pal, but you're not getting away with it this time. You remember something, alright? You remember so much you told me it'd take way more than 10 minutes to tell it all.
You really sure you want to know?
Yes, tell me. I'm ready.
Maybe I'll tell you, and then you'll regret it. Maybe you'll wish you'd kept your fool mouth shut.
Just tell me, dude. I'll regret it later.
Just think about all the hopes you've got for the future, and all the happy memories of your past. What if what I have to tell you makes everything you've ever believed ring hollow, and the whole world just crumbles?
I'd rather know the truth, please.
You sure you want that?
Just tell me. Hey, come on. You don't need to threaten me.
This isn't a threat. I'm being honest here. Are you really, truly prepared?
Yes, I am prepared. Well, of course. Never got the chance to say I am. Who is it? Before I could, fire exploded into the room, her face a mixture of anxiety and fear.
Good. There you are.
Did something happen?
Alice is
dead.
Look, just come with me, alright? She's in the number 2 cabin.
Cool, Alice is stabbed to the chest. I've seen this many times before. Without waiting for a response, Fi spun around and ran back out of the room. Tenmyouji and I exchanged a quick, confused look, then leapt up and took off after her. Yikes. Why is it being shown like this time? Alice! First thing I saw when I stepped to the door was the blossom of red on her chest. Felt as if I'd walked straight into a brick wall. Stopped short, my body refusing to move. No, why did this happen? Forced one shaking foot forward, then the next. My legs began to buckle and I put a hand against the wall to steady myself as my heart thundered in my chest. Calm down, calm down. This looks pretty bad, but you don't actually know anything yet. Yeah, that's right. Maybe it's not too late. Maybe we can still save her. Then at last I pressed my fingers to her neck and those hopes were dashed. No pulse. Clearly she wasn't breathing either. Her pupils had dilated hideously, making her face seem somehow inhuman. No, no, it's not true. Why? Scalpel. Oh, it's not a knife this time, it's a scalpel. And I noticed that all the blood must have distracted me, but I now saw that there was a scalpel buried in her chest. Judging by the position of its handle, she had been stabbed through the heart. I felt a sympathetic twinge of pain in my own chest and my stomach lurched. Bile and hopelessness rose up in my throat. I stood, hands balled tightly into a white-knuckled fist, and took a deep breath. All around me were the rest of the Nonary Games participants, except, of course, for Quark. I wanted to ask which one of them had killed her. Even if it had been one of them, though, there was no way they'd answer. All I could do was stare at each one of them in turn, asking myself, is this person a murderer? The looks they traded with one another suggested that I wasn't the only person wondering if they were standing next to a killer. An unsettling silence filled the room. Clover was the first to speak.
Who did this? Say something! Answer me! Please, Clover, calm down. We don't even know if she was killed. Then what happened?
Is this gonna extend? I thought we'd get a bad end here, but it seems like it's gonna extend.
An accident? You think a scalpel just dropped from the ceiling and stabbed her?
Nope.
Cool it, kid.
You did it, didn't you?
Are you nuts?
Then who did it? Who killed her?
Clover, even if we assume that she was murdered, that doesn't necessarily mean the killer was one of us, does it?
Wait a minute. You went into the AB room with Alice during the last round, didn't you? Something happened in there, didn't it?
No, nothing happened.
Don't lie to me! There's no way Alice would just run off like that! She wouldn't leave me! Something happened!
Something did happen. She got Radical 6, that's what happened.
If she was going to leave, she'd tell me! She...
Hey, Clover, don't you think just assuming Alice was murdered is jumping the gun a little bit?
How can you look at her and say that? Scalpels don't just stab people all by themselves! Oh, I see. I get it now. You're all in on it, aren't you?
Yes, that's exactly what happened. I'm glad you figured it out.
It wasn't just one killer. It was 6! No wonder you're so anxious to say this wasn't a murder.
Clover, please, just settle down.
Those eyes.
Fine. Show me some proof then. Prove to me in 10 seconds that you didn't murder my friend, or I'm going to kill every last one of you bastards!
I'd like to see you try, but also I don't want to see you try.
You're all going to die just like she did!
Hey, hold on a
9,
minute.
8, 7,
Clover!
6, 5, 4,
What's she gonna do?
Clover!
3, 2, 1!
Those infected by Radical 6 eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide. Is this lock number 2? I've unlocked lock number 2. Oh god, I didn't even think I'd find it, and I've unlocked it. Jesus. I don't think I wanted to do this though. I wanted to save all the locks for the end, but I mean, I've chosen this path. Let's go. Develop a powerful urge to commit suicide. Suddenly Clover moved. I leapt forward and clamped my hand around her waist.
What are you doing?
Clover, listen to me. Alice wasn't killed. Nobody murdered her. She took her own life.
What? No.
I got an achievement saying I can't believe it's not murder.
No, there's no way she'd do that.
It's true. She stabbed herself in the heart with the scalpel.
All right. Where'd she get the scalpel then?
Well,
I did hear someone come into the infirmary right after the AB game ended.
Was that before I showed up?
Yes. I got up to see who it was, but they were already gone. It could have been Alice.
so she could have taken the scalpel then.
Yes, I think so. You're lying! This is all a lie! It has to be!
It's not.
Then
It's the
why
truth.
did she do it? Why would Alice kill herself?
She probably didn't have a reason.
What?
She had been infected with Radical 6. That's what killed her.
You just said she killed herself!
That's the point.
Just tell me the truth! Then
I
prove
am.
it. Your 10 seconds ran out a long time ago. So if you don't have any proof...
I do. I have proof. There was a journal in the lab, wasn't there, Kay? Show it to me.
Journal?
It would have been in the safe.
Ah, well, Alice would have it then.
Why, can you? I don't feel right touching a dead woman's body. Could you take a look?
Sure.
Her hands barely shook as she quickly searched through Alex's clothing. Dude, where is she keeping this journal? She is barely clothed. She's got a necklace over her tits. She's wearing a jacket with no front or pockets and a miniskirt. Where the fuck is she keeping this? It was only seconds before she stopped. Slowly and carefully she drew something out. There it was, the journal. I turned and handed it to me, but I shook my head. You read it. It's in Latin. I can't make the detailed heads or tails of it. She cocked an eyebrow at me and flipped the small book open. She looked back up at me, was both with suspicion and surprise.
Yeah, it is Latin. But translating this is impossible. It's full of words I've never heard before. I can barely understand any of this. Huh?
Page 216. Turn to page 216. You should be able to read that one. Damn, dude, we got through a gate in this, a lock in this one. Fi's frown deepened, but she did as I'd suggested. I watched her eyes quickly scan the page before looking up at me with renewed suspicion.
Yeah, I can read this page. How did you know? No, wait. How did you even know there was a journal in the lab?
Morphogenetic fields, bro. I just knew.
You just knew? Come on.
Look, just read it, okay? Clover wants to hear what it has to say, right?
Yeah.
Right. Give me a moment to look it over.
After a few moments of whispering to herself in Latin, Fi began to translate, paraphrasing the contents of the journal. Radical 6 reduces the processing speed of the brain by a factor of the root of 1/6. Can I skip this? Nope. One of the symptoms of Radical 6 infection is an overwhelming urge to commit suicide. Research has shown that it will probably respond to the right sort of antiviral medication, but no one has been able to develop one yet. Nearby towns are full with the corpses of people who took their own lives. The uninfected have only barely managed to survive and have been sent into underground shelters supervised by the government.
Oh Lord, please, let their future be a bright one.
I shut the journal with a soft slap. A sickly silence drifted through the room. The newspaper article, the recording, the conversation with Tenmyouji, and now this journal entry. There was no more hiding from the truth. The pandemic had already happened. All of Clover's rage suddenly dissipated and she collapsed to the floor, tears pouring down her face. None of us had the heart to say anything, and for several long moments the only sound in the room was Clover's sobs.
We've got a problem. It's almost time for the primary doors to open.
Yeah, only 10 minutes left.
Sorry, but I'll be taking Alice's bracelet. Vi and I won't be able to open the secondary door without it.
So she was a magenta pair, just like me.
Just now noticed that, did ya?
As he spoke, Dio grabbed the bracelet off the floor and dropped it into his pocket.
What color is your bracelet, Luna?
I'm a cyan pair.
You are part of Clover's pair, then. That means the two of you will need to come with me.
Sorry, just had to pause there quickly and take care of something. Let's go.
I guess so. Come on now, Clover. We need to go. Alice would want you to survive, wouldn't she? You'll never be able to figure out why all this happened if you stay here.
But like, seriously though, this is the first time we've gotten this far, I think, without Luna dying, except for like my original timeline.
Please. You're right. Alice, I promise I'll find out what happened to you. I'll figure out who Zero really is. I mean, if you'd never been locked up in here, you never would have... This never would have happened. So it's like Zero killed you. I promise. I'll avenge you.
Clover stood up and rubbed her hands roughly over her eyes, smearing tears across her cheeks. Then with a determined frown, she strode out of the room.
Alright, we're out of time. Move, people.
You guys head on down to the Floor B warehouse. We'll catch up with you later.
Oh, right. Quark's got the yellow bracelet, which makes him your partner, right?
Yeah. Can't exactly leave him behind.
Without him, we'd end up stuck in the AB room.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's go. See the rest of you once we picked up Quark. Wait, do you mean stuck in the AB room, or do you mean stuck in the chromatic door? Between the secondary chromatic door?
Very well. Until we meet again.
Infirmary. Let's see what's happening in the infirmary now.
Quark!
Yes, I'm going to finally get to do a puzzle room with Quark. I've been looking forward to this.
You're awake!
Yeah, I just woke up. Hey, where's everybody else?
Oh god. Quark.
Tenmyouji's entire body shook with emotion as he drew closer to him. Cautiously laid a trembling hand on the boy's shoulder, almost as if he were afraid Quark would disappear in a puff of smoke the moment he was touched. I'm sorry.
What's wrong?
Oh, that's a nice CG. I'm not... Be cautious. Wait. When Quark proved to be indeed corporeal, Tenmyouji let out a cry and threw his arms around him.
Are you okay, Grandpa?
It's nothing. Nothing's wrong. I'm fine.
But...
Quark gave him a puzzled look. Tenmyouji didn't even notice. His face was a mixture of happiness and relief, and I could see a tears twinkling from the wrinkled corners of his eyes. All traces of his usual gruff and stoicism had vanished. I don't want to interrupt such happy reunion, but we were running out of time. Still, Tenmyouji deserved a few minutes. I left them alone. Last, Tenmyouji seemed to recover and shifted from an embrace to a protective arm around the shoulder.
So, how are you feeling?
Feeling? Well, okay, I guess. Was I sick or something?
No. You're not sick. If you feel fine, then you're fine.
Huh?
I'm sorry. I should never have gotten you involved in all this.
What did you do, Tenmyouji? What did you do?
What are you apologizing for?
Sorry.
You're doing it again. Are you sure you're okay? So, where's everybody else? Mr. Sigma's here, but he's just been standing there looking kinda silly.
Gave him a nervous smile and explained about the white doors. I got the feeling Tenmyouji didn't want Quark to know about Radical 6, so I avoided any mention of it.
Okay, that makes sense.
Alice's death was also something I left for later.
That means I'm on a team with you guys, right?
Right.
So, these white doors, when are they gonna open?
Well, we've got about 4 minutes until the primary doors open.
Oh, that's not good. We need to hurry. Come on.
Yeah, let's go, let's
How do
go.
we get to the Floor B warehouse?
Okay, we're going.
Follow me. Okay, cool. This is gonna be our second... It's gonna be our second white door puzzle room. I'm looking forward to it a lot.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
You're late.
Dude, it doesn't matter. You do your own shit. We can handle ourselves. Go fuck yourself.
Where the hell have you been? Quark?
You're awake.
And fully recovered, apparently.
I am also relieved to see you well again.
Me too.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about?
I looked out at the others from behind Quark and held a warning finger up to my lips. There were a few momentarily raised eyebrows and some nervous coughing as everyone suddenly fell silent.
Huh?
From Quark's perspective, it must have seemed especially odd.
Anyway, there isn't any time left. We need to hurry.
But there are 3 doors.
Which team goes in which door?
All of the doors are identical for this round. I believe it doesn't matter which team uses which door.
Then we're taking the one in the middle.
Why that one?
You want a kill shot, you aim for the center.
Yeah, okay, cool. I don't give a shit.
You're more likely to just miss the extremities.
That logic is flawed and more than slightly disturbing. Unfortunately, I don't really have a counter-argument, so center door it is.
I suppose we could go with the one on the left.
Luna, I'm so happy to see you alive. This is the first time you're alive in like all the timelines that have reached this far. Where the fuck are we? We're here.
Is that okay? I mean, we could go with the other one if you want.
Kay and Clover only nodded. Well, there's only
one left.
Thought that was my
The
line.
door on the right.
Any objections?
Nope, let's go.
All right, let's move.
30 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
Hurry it up, Phi. This thing's gonna close.
I know.
It's time we were going as well.
Right. Sure.
Come on, guys. There's no time to waste.
Right behind you.
Let's go.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Where are we? Where are we? Where are we gonna end up? Let's see. I'm so excited. Where are we gonna end up? The director's office. Okay, cool. Oh, this place! With the laptop. Are we gonna find the password? What's this place? Tell me we're gonna find the password, please.
Probably the office of whoever it is that's running this place.
It said director's office on the door.
I'm excited to finally be doing a puzzle room with Quark. So this might be Zero Senior's office.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Well, which is it?
Why the hell would I know?
We should look around. If this really is Zero Senior's room, there might be some clues.
Yeah, you got a point. Let's get started then. Let's seek a way out, boys. Oh, this episode was great. Oh my gosh, I loved it. So much stuff. This is the furthest I've ever been in any timeline. Luna's not dead. Alice is dead. Rest in peace. Luna's not dead. Quark is okay. We got past the lock accidentally, but sure. But we did get past the lock finally. But yeah, I love this episode, and we're finally making some real-ass progress on this thing. Oh, look at that new unlocked pathway. Oh, it's so freaking juicy. I love it. Okay, but anyway, everybody, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all next episode. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll be doing a puzzle room. Bye.